Okay, so here we are on the next race. So what I'll do here is I'm going to quickly hop on the late side here of this particular horse. So as you can see, it's come in a fair bit in the last few minutes. It's come down from 7.4 down to 6.6. And again, so it's one of those races here where there's a big field, and I can't see one of them just crashing in continuously. So I'm expecting a bounce back there. Obviously, with only 40,000 matched so far, it's still very, very, very early doors. But what we'll do is we'll hang back here and just wait and see how this goes. What I can also do here is I can actually activate the global setting, and I can position myself ahead of the queue here on the 6. Just so if or when this comes down here, I can be ahead of the queue here and get a nice position. May even do the same here for this one here at around the 10 mark, like so. And this one here as well, up here on the 7 and 8. Now these are obviously right outside the traded range, but I'm just putting them there just so I'm ahead of the queue, and it gives me another option later should the price go out there. Chances are they won't get touched at all, but you never know. So we'll just leave them there for now, just so I'm ahead of the queue. And so yeah, so with 7 minutes on the clock, what I'll do is I'll pause the video here now, and I'll come back in a few minutes. Okay, so now we're just crossing the 5-minute mark, as you can see, and this is obviously when the market will pick up speed, and there will be more and more money coming into the market. So I'm keeping an eye on this one here. Again, if it comes down past 6, then I will have to reconsider and probably stop out for a loss. So you can see these positions here are now being taken, as you can see here. Also, I'm being approached here on the 7.4 on the favourite as well. Whereas this one here doesn't seem to be doing anything at all. So again, I'm just going to sit back and wait here. I'll let these positions fill themselves, because obviously I've got the global setting on here. So I'll leave this here and see how it goes. I've also got this here open here as well, so I can see if any drastic drifters or anything happening. So you can see now it's crashing through the 6, which is obviously not a good thing for me. So now I need to make a decision about this here to try and mitigate any huge losses. So what I'll do here now, I'm just going to start scalping out a little bit, because again, with a massive field like this here, it's very unlikely to have a steamer because there's so much movement in the market, and there's so many horses to move around that the price is probably going to come back up again here for this one. So you can see here it's been matched up here as well. So I'm basically trading for 3 horses at the same time, which is not ideal, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles on this one. And again here, because I've got the automatic filler, it does fill the bets automatically, so that's good. So you can trade these here automatically without worrying about losing track. As you can see there, it's being filled automatically there. So you can see these 2 have been taken. And I'll just wait for these to be filled, and this one here is just sitting here as well. So you can see this one here is now settling in at 5.9, which is not ideal for us, because that does increase the chances of it coming in further. We can see now it has gone past the 6 again, and it's now going back towards our original position, which is good. This one here has now been taken. And that's been taken as well, which is good. And so here now I probably will just start scalping here, because it does look like it's probably going to settle around here a little bit. So I'll leave that there. And also now that they are now starting to line up and so on, I need to think about getting out here. You can see my horse here is way back here, which is going to be a good thing for me, because at least it's not in front there. So I'll just exit these here. And what I can do now is, obviously with only a few minutes left on the clock, I'll take these 2 away, just so they're out of the way. And those there as well. And I'm going to leave this here because I want to wait and see what happens here with this here. Because if it does just creep out 1 or 2 more ticks there, that'll be a nice little profit there. And also, I'm right ahead of the queue on this one here, so I know I'm going to be the first one to be taken there. So here right now, I'm quite happy to just wait and see how this goes. This one here as well should be taken straight away. So I'll move this one down here. So it's unfortunate this one here has not been taken because it was just teetering there. It should have been taken, but it hasn't been. And I'm also going to be forced to move this one down here as well. Take these away because they are now lining up and they're about to go off. So this one here has been taken. It's good. And I'll just have to drag that down as well because they're right now literally lining up. And just drag that there as well. That kind of thing is very annoying when it doesn't get matched. So you can see now it has gone in play, which obviously is not ideal. But obviously, it's a quite long race, so I have got a few seconds here, so that's fine. So what I'll do now is I will just exit here, okay, for the price I can take there, like so. Again, obviously that there, guys, that was a very bad move because don't go and play. But because I was watching, I could see this horse here is not at the front, and because it's a 2 mile race, I knew I had 5, 10, 15 seconds to sort of sort that out. So that's why I wasn't panicking about that, right? But obviously, normally I would not recommend going and play because it's a very dangerous thing. So with that, man, guys, you can see now I've got £6 across all horses here, and that's all fine. And I can now move on to the next race.